It's unboxing day! So exciting. Let's take a look. All right. So I've opened this just enough to be able to get this stuff out. What is this? This is a proof of Alien Petshop, and specifically, it is an initial proof. So there's some things that I'm going to be looking for here to make sure are awesome. I've already seen this from photographs and a video share, so I've seen some of this, but you all haven't. And I know there's some things that we're going to make even more awesome, so that's going to happen. But this came from Gameland over in Ningbo. It arrived in pretty good shape here. And so, yeah, this is the first printed copy. Now, this is printed not with the mass production printers. This is printed with their proofing printers. But there is the box. So exciting. Yeah. And everything is going to get scrutinized 1000%. Make sure everything is ready and awesome. AAA quality. So exciting. Gosh, now I kind of wish this was in foil. UV lettering on that one. Oh man, that would be amazing. Anyway, let's take a look inside before my battery on my phone runs out. All right, we start off in this. I don't know if they've packed this to make this feel like it would be actually layered in full production, but this is the way I wanted it. The manual's right there, and the manual, well, it's a manual, so paper quality feels nice, and color saturation is looking pretty good, as in really good, and it's so cool to actually hold real like components. Yeah. So, and there you go. And these are the punch board tokens. Look at those lovelies. Nice. And so what they did for me, what we designed was, there's a fold here, so that these can fit all. Oh, I've already punched one out. Get back in there, tentacle. So this folds and fits there nicely in the box. And so we unfold this and just punch these out. And of course, we have our game tokens. So very awesome. We have our first player marker here, and lots of tokens for different hazards. Super, super, super awesome. Those feel good. The thickness is good. The bend amount is feeling pretty awesome. And so those are our tokens. We might pull those out again later. Now I know some things are not in here that will of course be in the final products. That don't worry if there's something that was on the component list that you're not seeing quite yet. Here are the player boards with our rounded corners. Very good. And these aren't going to have the linen finish. Nothing in here is going to demonstrate the linen finish that we unlocked, but that is known. So here is our player board for Frogo. Super cool. Again, the color feels good. The thickness is great on these. Wonderful. Little bit of bend. Laying super flat. And just really nice quality gray board that we are using here. And the graphics are really crisp. There's Alienate on the other side. I don't know if these are coming in super focus there, but there is this shot. All right, so these all look great, all double-sided. And this I'm very excited. This is our insert. Oh yeah! We're gonna go for it in white instead of the default black, and I just think that this white looks superb. It's more lighthearted than black, more fitting of the tone of the game, and we'll do another pass on this insert, there's some things that need to be tweaked, but based upon the 3D model that I produced, this was the first attempt at it. So these dice are super easy to put in, put back. Boom, there's room for extra dice for expansion possibilities. And those just stay in there nicely. These yellow cubes are your space credit trackers, and they go right into there. So those also easy to reach in there, put them in, and they're going to stay put. These are the smaller cards, so these would be for the different display habitats that you can buy, as well as some of the end game bonuses. Those are all nicely wrapped in there. And here are the pet cards. Nice thick stack of pet cards. And this, I believe, also includes some additional cards that I was able to get printed. So, if I open or go back to some of the tokens, you can see how some of these are going to fit in. These are just general areas for tokens to... I almost don't want to punch these. But this is a general spot for different tokens to go, and these are spots for these to go. So you can keep them nicely organized into a little stack, and you can reach your finger down in there and pull them out. This is going to need a little bit of rework because these are going to just float around all over the place. But that's because this deviated from the 3D model based on necessity, but we'll work that out. This is supposed to go in here, so that's got to get adjusted. That sizing is also a little bit off. And I also know that the first player marker from my conference call, this also is not sized correctly. But hopefully we'll get this so that you can set this in here with the standee, and it'll just slant right in there and fit. So still super cool to see this in there. Once these all get punched and put in there, there's a lot of extra space on the top. I say a lot of extra space. There is some extra space to take the boards and put them on top. And the boards in the manual will, in addition to the way that the insert has been designed, should help keep the components where they are supposed to be. Super cool. Let's load up the pet cards. The pets are the star of the show. So, and I know we're going to make an adjustment to the cropping and the bleed on these cards. That's one reason. One thing they're going to have to update. But here we have some pet cards. Fark. Focus you. There we go. Nerf. Boobo. And so on. Just so many cute and mildly dangerous pets for our pet shops. The card stock is nice, thick card stock. Has some good bounce to it. These should shuffle really nicely. And yeah, so that is our unboxing video of the first prototype that I have received. Very exciting. Great way for me to identify some things that we're going to tweak and make even better and or fix. This is progress, folks. I'm excited, and thanks for watching.